methodical, sustained back-to-back drives right down the field, and then to finish in the red zone, man, you just can't draw it up any better than that.
10-11. Here we go. Scott.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
Ready.
Again, it's Ward. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close.
Jalen Warren. And he will go all the way. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers get it back to within 9. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
They go on 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Here we go. Crack all 80.
On 1st and 10, Ward. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain.
Bijan Robinson. And he will score. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Tennessee. That touchdown, number 11 on the year. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
This is Hunt. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Point it right. Good. 180.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding.
Good. Scott.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. A throw left side, but it's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's a linebacker, Cody Barton. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, Ward. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown Titans. That's 2 touchdowns for him now in this first quarter alone. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. To throw. He'll get that to Jalen Warren. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
12 yards on the play. It's now 3rd and 10.
70 range. Let's go.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is caught. What a throw. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. On for the extra point is Boswell. The kick is good. And the Steelers are able to cut into the deficit.
Steelers 14.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This returnable from the 4. They'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Wolf. That is caught aside by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds. Just shy of midfield. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
Let's go.
To throw is Ward. That's looks to waddle again. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Here's Ward. Moving to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. It's a big one for Tennessee. And even 30 yards. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air again, Ward. Short one there to Okonkwo. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Ward now on 3rd down. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Here we go. Here we go.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
That's out quickly and complete. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Waddle on the return. The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Warren. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. This one just too far for the receiver. That one falls incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Kendall Fuller. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part, I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That's caught on the right side by Waddle. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's number 7 so far in this one, and a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes.
To the goal line and in. Kick Okonkwo. Touchdown Titans. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point and go for 2. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
There was no hesitation from this offense. Immediately after they scored that touchdown, the entire sideline was holding up 2 fingers. They knew exactly what play they wanted. They felt great about it coming into the game, and clearly the right choice.
Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready? Check up.
On first and 10, it's Warren. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The linebacker, Cody Barton, in on the tackle. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll set up to throw. Out to his right. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go, set. Cowboy.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
Okay, ready?
2nd down and 8.
Here we go, here we go.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up third down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Let's go now.
Bill look to throw. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
Makes the score 48. Steelers 21.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This is fielded inside the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Okay, great. Dragon 60. 18, 79, Panther 11, Panther 60 Maverick, 60
Off play action, it's Ward. Sending it deep for Waddle. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go, set.
From the gun, here's Ward. And he's going to complete this to Waddle, working across the field. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
Open right side is a Okonkwo. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half.
The drag route, we used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it first and goal. Again, it's Ward. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is 3 touchdowns in this one. And he's up to 11 on the season. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Titans stretch things out even further. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Here's a 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Go.
Out of the gun. He'll throw. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That's hard. And he will score again. D.K. Metcalf. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. What a half he is putting together. That's his 3rd touchdown already. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, Ward. Out wide, that's Robinson. Finding room at midfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Titans going to use the last of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Titans.
79 Broncos. Get it.
On 1st down, it's Ward. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
79 Broncos. Go. 79.
Back to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is brought in. And a critical tackle there. They're getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. So, we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. They run with Warren. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up at 5.
He's brought down by Jabril Peppers. A 6-yard pickup.
From 41. Here's second and 4.
41-yard line.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 6-18, find in. Warriors 7.
He'll drop to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. Metcalf left side, he's got it. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
Brings up fourth down.
They will indeed go as they look to throw. That's incomplete. Daring ball on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down.
Yeah, in this game, Mike, it's just gotten away from them here in the third quarter. They're pretty much forced every possession. They're going to have to go for it and really press the issue. And I'm not even sure if that's going to be enough to get them back into this one.
That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one. That's good for a Titan first down.
First and 10 at the 20.
Shotgun snap for Ward. Forced to his right. Off he goes. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Out of the gun, Ward. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. He was looking for George Pickens there. Third down coming up.
Hurt. Cup 19, Broncos.
Here's Ward. And he'll take it on in. George Pickens. Touchdown Titans.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page.
To the end zone. It's intercepted.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Showing off the big legs. Maybe want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. A run up the middle with Warren. And he gets this up close to the 40. Tavondre Sweat there on the tackle.
At the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
It is second and 6. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Metcalf. That's number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. While that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space, because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
Set up, 18, Pioneer, 72.
We'll get this into the hands of Austin. The rookie from Penn State on target with that one. It leads to a first down. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Here's Warren. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
That's over the middle, but it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Steelers. Boswell now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Steelers cut into the lead a little bit.
Steelers 35. Chris Boswell, the kickoff.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return starts from the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Warriors 70. Get it. 19 sight. Cougar 19.
On first down, Ward. Forced out wide. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
On 2nd down, here's Ward. He'll throw it left and has his running back. Still going. He may go. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming. On the run to the right. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful.
Steelers 35.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Stephanie.
They'll run straight ahead with Warren. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready?
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see.
This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again.
You can hear some boo birds coming out from some angry fans here right behind us, Mike, and rightfully so. They went from 2nd and long, which is obviously not ideal, to now 3rd and nearly impossible. I mean, it's looked about as bad as you can imagine.
They'll throw now 3rd and forever. And that is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too long. Out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for Jim DK that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Ward. Flush to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Believe it or not, Mike, there are quarterbacks in the league that would rather take a sack than throw a ball away. Remember, that affects their completion percentage. So kudos to him for not being selfish, and I promise you that offensive line, they're taking note.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Ward to throw again. Down the field, he's got his tight end Okonkwo. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Throwing again is Ward. Rolling right, and he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Me. Ready?
To the air again, Ward. And he's in. Jim DK. Touchdown, Tennessee. Greg in the end zone again. I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get after the win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
scrimmage. That's about all.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. Now he'll air one out. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and we'll be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete this.
Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And now it's fourth down. He'll look to throw. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. First and 10 now from the 36.
Panther 11.
From the gun, here's Ward. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go.
Now it's Ward. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Down the sideline. And he will score. Jalen Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. Just a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
A good return as he takes it across the 30. The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. Down the sideline, past the 45, 20, 15, and he's got another one. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Titans. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Titans add on to their already sizable lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Get up.
On the ground, this is Warren. And he works past the 40, taken down after a gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He'll let one go down the middle. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. And it's going to be first and goal. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. And even 50 yards. They've got it at the 8. First down and goal. They'll look to throw. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown Steelers. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The offense staying put. They will go successful. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Here comes a return from the 3. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll start on the ground with Robinson. Room to run at the 40. Down the sideline to the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Tennessee. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Warrior 70. Here we go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
56-yard gain on the play. And the Steelers go first down.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Metcalf makes the grab again. And he's going to be stopped at about the 4.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Back to throw. This one is caught in the end zone for a touchdown for now. There's a penalty flag back in the backfield. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd and goal.
Come on. Set. Ready, go.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. There goes what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Is a turnover on downs.
Trap 50, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Play fake, now Ward to throw. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him. The Titans will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with 28 seconds to go in the game. Middle of the field, he's got a control. And they're going to move this one all the way up near the 30-yard line. Here's the timeout, Tennessee. That'll be their 2nd. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
Tennessee.
On 1st down, it's Ward. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but the pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Out of the gun, Ward. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. A gift, and here comes Robinson. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. A couple of first downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
In motion, Okonkwo. On first down, right back to Robinson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Ready.
So this one, a win for the visiting Titans. Their winning ways continue. They've yet to be stopped as they remain unbeaten in the month of November.
Probably thought they wanted me. Shawty seen everything, and you know she got 'em beat. Cause her side ain't in the streets. She ain't the one to play with you. Her DMs, they be sliding like base hitters. And mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven on earth. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't. But I think girl better than men. And I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog. But a gon' be more clever. Yeah. She in Vegas, and Summer Lee with baller, she flagrant. Once a good girl is gone, she gone forever, more forever. And now she dog 'em out whenever. I respect your relationship. I don't care if you don't, but I think girl better than men, and I won't tell if you don't. A dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Oh, a dog gon' be a dog, but a gon' be more clever. Yeah.
Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop the run. Can't stop the run. You can't stop. Shake my paranoia, can't stop the rock. 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 Shake my paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove. Shake my paranoia, I'm moving, dancing like Madonna into the groove.
I give it all away. You're like my reason for life when my dreams seem so far away. You give me all that now, faith. I don't wanna go to war. You don't wanna give me peace. I can never leave you alone, even when I'm overseas. If I gotta do a show, you coming with me. Baby girl, you a prime time. I don't care if everybody see. Couple weeks I had to leave now.